Something strange happened in the skies above Kerala, on the sun-drenched southwestern coast of India, an event that would ripple far beyond the humid monsoon evening on which it occurred. A powerful, near invisible aircraft pierced the clouds. The British F-35 Lightning II, one of the most advanced war machines ever built. A fifth-generation stealth fighter designed to glide undetected past the world's most sophisticated defenses. Its sudden appearance near Indian airspace wasn't just a blip on a radar screen. It was a moment that drew the eyes of military analysts, diplomats, and everyday citizens alike. Was this an accident, a simple diversion caused by bad weather, or technical malfunction? To some, perhaps. But in the high-stakes world of international defense, coincidence is a rare commodity. There are whispers in the corridors of power that such incidents are never truly random. Instead, they are calculated moves, a way for Western powers to quietly probe, to test the invisible fences that guard a rising superpower's skies. This was a silent question, posed not in words or open confrontation, but with the whir of turbines and the shimmer of radar signatures. What the world didn't expect, however, was just how ready India would be to answer that question. The F-35 isn't just another military jet. It is at the cutting edge of aerospace engineering, a product of decades of research and billions of dollars in investment. Its fuselage is designed to scatter radar signals. Its surface is coated in materials that absorb electromagnetic waves. It carries arrays of sensors and electronic warfare suites capable of blinding enemy defenses and launching precision attacks. Only a select group of nations, like the United States, the United Kingdom, and certain NATO allies, are trusted to operate such a formidable machine. So why did this marvel of Western technology find itself hovering near the southern tip of India, on the edge of the Arabian Sea? The answer, some say, lies in strategy rather than circumstance. At a time when great powers are jostling for influence in the Indo-Pacific, when alliances are shifting and the balance of power is in flux, such a flight is never just a flight. It is a test, a way to silently measure India's readiness for the next generation of warfare. Could India's defenses spot the world's most elusive jet? Would their response be hasty or measured? The answers to these questions would be noted in military briefings, far from the coconut groves of Kerala. But while some in the West may have doubted, India's defenders were vigilant. Layer upon layer of security blankets the nation's airspace. Russian-built S-400 air defense systems capable of tracking and intercepting even stealth targets. Indigenous radars and electronic surveillance that scan the skies day and night. Squadrons of Su-30 MKAs and Rafale jets ready to scramble at a moment's notice. The moment the F-35's faint signature crossed into the invisible web of India's surveillance grid, alarms flickered to life. The blip was faint, as expected from a stealth aircraft, but it was there, and in military defense, detection is everything. Kerala's strategic location on the Arabian Sea adds further context to this encounter. This lush state, best known for its tranquil backwaters and vibrant festivals, sits astride some of the world's most vital shipping lanes and undersea cables. It is a crossroads for commerce, energy, and military power, with routes that connect the Middle East to Southeast Asia and beyond. As tensions rise across the Indo-Pacific, driven by China's growing assertiveness, shifting American alliances, and India's steadfast pursuit of sovereignty, such locations become more than just dots on a map. They become battlegrounds for influence, intelligence, and deterrence. In this context, the F-35's appearance was no mere accident. It was a quiet probe, a way for Western strategists to send a message. We are watching. Are you prepared for what comes next? But the message India sent in return was equally clear. We are ready. Your stealth does not guarantee you invisibility here. The incursion, if that's what it was, failed for two key reasons. First, India's multi-layered surveillance worked as designed. Despite the F-35's best efforts at electronic camouflage, the web of sensors and radars did not let it pass unnoticed. Second, India's response was the mark of a mature global power. There was no panic, no rush to escalation. Instead, there was calm analysis, measured decision making, and a quiet confidence that signaled strength without bluster. Even as the world's media speculated and social media buzzed with rumors, India's defense establishment maintained its poise. This was not just a technical victory, but a diplomatic one. The kind that signals to both friends and rivals that India is not only technologically capable, but strategically mature. The message was unmistakable. If you try to test our boundaries, we will notice, even if you think you're invisible. In an unexpected twist, Kerala's tourism department seized the moment to showcase its characteristic wit and charm. An AI-generated image of the stranded jet, surrounded by swaying coconut palms, became a viral sensation. The jet, in this playful imagining, awarded the state a 5-star rating and seemed in no hurry to leave the serene backwaters. It was a reminder to the world that even in moments of military tension, India's spirit of resilience and humor remains undimmed. Yet, beneath the light-hearted campaign and the viral memes, the larger truth endures. In this new era, conflicts are not always declared with the roar of cannons or the flash of missiles. They are waged in shadows and silence, with data and deception, with probes and countermeasures. Stealth and surveillance are as important as raw firepower. Information is a weapon, and readiness is the ultimate shield. India's defenses are not static, they are evolving. With every test, every incident, the nation's resolve hardens. Its technologies sharpen, and its unity deepens. Satellites scan the heavens, radars sweep the skies, and a new generation of defenders stands ready to meet the unseen challenges of tomorrow. They tried to test us, they failed, and in the calm that follows, a powerful message echoes. Not just across the Indian Ocean, but throughout the world. India is awake, vigilant, and stronger than ever.